Welcome to this step-by-step tutorial on how to set up country-by-country reporting in Tax Reporting Cloud. Country-by-country reporting, or CbCR, is a new disclosure requirement for large multinational enterprises. It's a three-tier requirement calling for a CbCR template, master file, and local files. The CBC report includes country-level financial data, such as related party revenue, third-party revenue, tax paid, and so on. Tax authorities use this information to assess transfer pricing risks and make determinations on how they allocate tax audit resources. We'll take you through the steps to set up and configure country-by-country reporting. Let's get started. The first step is to enable CbCR. For a new application, verify that the CBC feature is enabled as you create the application. For an existing application, start from the home page, select Applications, then Configuration. Click Enable Features and select the CbCR Cube feature. Click Enable. This creates a CbCR Cube that contains all forms and dimensions required to perform country-by-country reporting. The dimensions in the CbCR Cube mirror the console cube with the following differences. The accounts dimension in the CbCR Cube only has CbCR accounts under the EPRCS _ country-by-country reporting member. There are no book accounts. The movement dimension includes the information required for filing the reports. The data source dimension includes a subset of the members. The jurisdiction dimension does not include regional members. Note that data can be integrated between the CbCR and console cubes, but CbCR data does not reside in the console cube. The second step is to verify that the entity and jurisdiction dimensions are enabled for the CbCR cube. Note that the entity dimension hierarchy needs to be the same across all three cubes. If you add any entities or national jurisdictions as part of an update, best practice is to add them to the console cube first and enable them for the console and CbCR cubes at that time. Also, you'll need to add any required currencies and refresh the database for any currency members added. This is the third step. For more information on entering entities, currencies, and jurisdictions, please see the related videos on the Oracle Help Center. The fourth step is to set up Enterprise Performance Reporting Cloud for the reporting side of CbCR. To do this, import the CBC report data source and CBC report for XML zip files. In EPRCS, I'll open the library and select data sources. Click Actions, then Import. Select Local and browse to the file. I'll select Same as Export Location and click OK. I'll update the data source with the correct information for our EPRCS environment. Now, let's import the CBC report for XML file. Same procedure here to import the file. The fifth step is to set up the EPM connection to EPRCS from within EPRCS. This provides access to the report without leaving the EPRCS environment. This step and step 6 are optional, but you'll enjoy the speed and convenience that these two steps provide by enabling you to navigate between the two services without having to log in. I'll select Connections in the navigator to create a connection to EPRCS. I'll enter the URL, connection name, and credentials, then I'll validate the connection before saving. The sixth step is to update the navigation flow to add a link to the EPRCS report CBC report for XML. I'll open the navigation flows page, Then copy the default flow, modify it, then set as active. With the copied flow open, I'll expand CbCR and click Add Card. I'll name this card Publish XML, select an icon, and select the report. I'll activate this flow now, then reload the navigation flow to see the new card. Now when I click on Publish XML, I'm taken directly to the report in EPRCS, where I can download it as XML. The last step is to map CbCR attribute values to your book accounts. Initially, CbCR attributes are associated with system accounts. These default mappings can be modified. Mapping attributes enables you to push the trial balance data to Table 1 when you consolidate. You can assign the same attribute value to more than one account. For example, you can assign the CbCR stated capital attribute value to both common stock and additional paid-in capital. Let's see how to do this. In the Dimension Editor, I'll locate and edit the common stock book account, then assign the attribute value and save my changes. I'll do the same to the paid-in capital account. In this tutorial, you learned how to set up and configure country-by-country reporting in Oracle Tax Reporting Cloud. To learn more, visit cloud.oracle.com.